Bitcoin has been crashing towards the downside, but I think that this will be a massive trap. I think that either one of these scenarios is going to be playing out right now, and I am going to be talking about that exactly. Why exactly this is going to be playing out. The Bitcoin sentiment is back in towards extreme fear levels, and right now today even in fearful levels. The Bitcoin funding rates are still extremely low, and we have a lot of important charts we need to discuss in today's update video. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 100 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's a short term. Now, yes, of course, Bitcoin has been crashing a lot towards the downside. Now, right now, Bitcoin is at a little bit of a make it or break it scenario, because in my opinion, either one of these scenarios is going to be playing out, and Bitcoin is testing a major level of resistance right now. Both this downward sloping trend line right over here, and also at the same time, we are having this level of resistance, which is that previous drop-off point. Whenever Bitcoin got below this level of support over here, well, that was the moment where Bitcoin crashed towards the downside. So yeah, right now Bitcoin is testing that level. If Bitcoin can be breaking back above this level, definitely I am going to be expecting this further bounce towards the upside. But right now, depending on what is going to be happening with the traditional finance markets, with the stock market, with Japan, and also with the uncertainty in the world right now going on, well, of course, we might still be seeing a little bit more of a crash for the stock market. Like we have been saying, maybe in the short term, we are going to be seeing a slight little bounce, but ultimately, I do think that we are going to be seeing another crash and another correction back towards the downside. So if we were to be seeing that, well, definitely I think that Bitcoin is going to be creating a little bit of a lag towards the downside. But ultimately, it doesn't matter if we are, first of all, going to be seeing another crash towards the downside or not. Well, ultimately, I do think that the eventual outcome is going to be towards the upside. So like I've posted right here on my Twitter, well, it doesn't matter what is going to be happening next. Either way, I think we have bottomed out already, and that next inevitable move will be towards the upside. Because if we are going to be having a look into the Bitcoin charts, well, they are looking so bullish at this current moment. Just in that short term, Bitcoin is at a crucial make it or break it scenario. And honestly, just depending on the stock market, well, we are going to be seeing either this massive crash, which is going to be a massive opportunity, or we are just going to be headed towards the upside right now. Now, one thing that I know for sure, well, I've been buying the dip regardless right over here. Now, if we are going to be seeing a little bit of a crash towards the downside to be creating this bullish divergence, well, then I am going to be entering a huge Bitcoin long position exactly at that bottom. But right now, at this current moment, I just think that it is too risky. I'm comfortable in my spot holding positions. I've been buying this dip right over here. So yeah, either way, if we are going to be bouncing already, well, I'm going to be completely fine with all of my spot holdings. They will be increasing like massively. But yeah, if we are going to be seeing a little bit more of a crash, I'm going to be buying the dip with leverage, and then I'm going to be opening up a Bitcoin trade, because then I think it is going to be the ultimate massive and best opportunity in the market. Bitcoin usually does this after a huge wick, of course, because on these larger time frames, well, Bitcoin has been creating a huge wick right over here. Well, usually these wicks tend to get filled. So yes, if we are going to be filling this wick with a little bit of a downwards move, once again, I am going to be buying the dip with leverage. Anyways, guys, having a look into why the Bitcoin charts are looking so bullish right now. Well, first of all, the Bitcoin sentiment has flipped back into these fearful stages. And a very interesting fact that we can be seeing is that this has not happened ever since our bear market bottom right over here. If we are just going to be zooming in a little bit, we can actually perfectly be seeing that right here at these bear market lows, Bitcoin has been trading at these extreme fear levels, right? And right now, at the same time, if we are going to be zooming in the current time, we can be seeing that Bitcoin has been hitting the level of 17 in the fear and greed index. So definitely extreme fear levels. And we can be seeing that in these bear market lows, Bitcoin has also been hitting levels of 20. So yes, the sentiment for Bitcoin is actually very bad. It is extremely fearful, but that should actually be the time where we should be stepping in and buying. And honestly, this indicator is only for Bitcoin. It is not even keeping into account all of the altcoins, because all of the altcoins are down even more than Bitcoin is. So probably for all of the altcoins, we are seeing like extreme levels of fear. So yes, if we are just going to be zooming out, well, this is going to be a massive opportunity to be buying the dip. And this scenario that we are going to be seeing another move towards the downside might not even come. Just if it is going to be coming, then I'm going to be buying like crazy. Anyways, yes, we have also that CME gap sitting above us. So that is just going to be another very bullish signal we are seeing right now. The Bitcoin funding rates are still extremely negative, extremely low, definitely indicating that the majority of the market is right now actually trying to short, just like we are seeing in our Bitcoin sentiment. And whenever the majority is trying to short, usually that signals a Bitcoin bottom, and that Bitcoin is most likely going to be headed even higher. Now, anyways, having a look into some on-chain charts, and here's where it gets very interesting. Well, first of all, we are seeing that the short-term holders have hit its lowest points in 2024, so basically this entire bull market. So yeah, pretty much indicating that the short-term holders have sold their Bitcoin at a loss, which we can exactly be seeing in these next few charts. Well, first of all, when people are extremely bearish, they place massive short positions, and typically whenever they do that, Bitcoin moves in the opposite direction, of course, like we have been talking about with these Bitcoin funding rates. Right now, majority is short, which we can exactly be seeing right here in this chart. The Bitcoin funding rates are massively negative. Usually, this is a very good moment to buy. Anyways, once again, yes, right here, we can be seeing that the short-term holders are right now selling off like crazy on a similar scale to when the FTX collapse happened. So basically, exactly at the bear market bottom. Right now we are getting the similar signals, just like we have been seeing at the bear market low, bear market bottom for Bitcoin. So yes, if this doesn't tell you that in that larger time frame, this is going to be the moment to buy, I don't know what will. And we are going to be having even more, because of course BlackRock has been buying during this Bitcoin dip. They've not been selling anything. Zero net outflows, they've been buying. So institutions are right now buying. BlackRock, MicroStrategy, Grayscale, Fidelity, they are not selling, while literally the retail is selling. So the smart money is right now buying, the retail is selling. Whales are accumulating Bitcoin like never seen before, so something is going on. Also, do keep in mind that that Bitcoin halving effect is about to kick in. It has been like 120 days ever since the Bitcoin halving, and this is going to be the period of time when this effect of the supply shock is going to be kicking in. So while the noobs are panic selling, whales are panic buying right now. This is going to be the time to be paying attention. So anyways, guys, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well right now, make sure to check out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can right now be claiming a $500 free trade, which you can open for literally nothing. Just sign up a new account, and all of the profits you're going to be making, you can literally make thousands and thousands of US dollars if you trade this current market right now, right? But yeah, if you are going to be losing, well, basically you are going to be losing nothing, because it is a free airdrop position, but it is going to be real money. So yeah, make sure to be taking advantage of this free gift right over here with this first link down below. Anyways, guys, if you are going to be zooming out, there's going to be nothing to worry about. A lot of people have been comparing this current crash towards the FTX collapse, and also a lot of people have been comparing it with the COVID crash. And if we are going to be looking back at the COVID crash, well, the COVID crash, you can hardly even see this correction right over here. But yeah, at the time, it was a big and huge event. It was a huge correction towards the downside. Right now, the same exact thing is happening. Probably if you're going to be zooming out, well, after this bull market, you can hardly even see this current correction we have been having right over here. Just in the short term, we are in a lot of pain, but if we are just going to be zooming out, it will be all right. If we are going to be zooming out, we are still in our Bitcoin bull market, and we are still about to see much and much higher prices. If you are going to be zooming out, this is just a big pause in the Bitcoin bull market. Nothing to be worried about. I'm taking this dip as a gift as I'm accumulating at a big discount right now. And if we are actually going to be having a look into what's altcoins right now, well, a lot of the altcoins are already bouncing back towards the upside, especially the Solana ecosystem. Solana is showing a lot of strength, so probably in the next move towards the upside, Solana is going to be seeing a big move towards the upside as well. Right now, we are seeing a beautiful consolidation right over here. So anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.